Paul Metcalf, better known as Captain Scarlet, occasionally has a chance to do a job outside Spectrum. He finds himself on the Bereznik border. Make it good and tight, Professor. We don't want him raising the alarm before we are across the border. Minutes later, Scarlet, Professor Lute, and his daughter are hurrying through the thick forest on the west Bereznik border. Suddenly, halt! Run, Professor! Straight through the woods! You can't miss the border! The sharp crash of gun fire alerts the Bereznik Border Patrol. Fire out! And shoot on sight! Video op, contact base. Tell them there's a gunfire in Sector 1. World government troops based on the west German side of the border are also put on the alert. Alert all standby. Alert all standby forces. Someone is making a escape bid. Stand by to cover them once they cross the border. While Professor Lute and his daughter force their weary legs into a staggered run, Captain Scarlet fights a rear gun action. Paul, we made it. Come on, boys, too late. Okay, just keep going. I'll be with you in a second. Run, Paul, run. Arg! Go with me. I'm going to get him. I am sorry, but your son is dead. He's not my son, officer, but an old friend, Paul Metcalf. And it's no wonder that uniform looks familiar. He's a Spectrum man. Name, Captain Scarlet. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Cloudbase is informed, and on his amazing recovery from his wounds, Scarlet finds himself in serious trouble. Border war, Scarlet. That's what your escape led to. World government troops and Bereznik army divisions are locked in violent conflict. But Colonel, Professor Lute, an old friend of the family, and also a top scientist invaluable to the world government. I'm not interested in your personal affairs, Captain Scarlet. The fact that Lute is a top scientist is why Bereznik is fighting mad. You're in court. You are for a court-martial. The world's president is screaming for your dismissal. Suddenly, the world's radio and television networks are flowing with a familiar sound. This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know you can hear us, Earthman. Our next of retaliation will be to assassinate the Bereznik President. Within seconds, the world president is speaking to Colonel White on the video screen. Of course, we have heard the threat, Mr. President, and we're trying to contact the Bereznik President at this moment. He's on the line now, Colonel. Okay, White. Tell him Spectrum will guard him. Lieutenant Green operates the video controls and a new face appears on the screen. Spectrum officers will be with you immediately, sir. What for? To kidnap all our scientists? No, White. We don't need Spectrum to guard me. If any one of your men dares to enter Bereznik again, he'll be shot on sight. His men will never be able to stop the Mysterons, sir. I know, Scarlet. This is your chance to save yourself from that court-martial. Get into Bereznik. Snick, how is up to you, and stop the Mysterons at all costs. Boom, 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 boom. A few hours later, the Spectrum SPJ speeds over the snow-covered countryside of West Germany. Are you sure this is the best way into Bereznik, Captain Scarlet? The way I see it, the troops in the battle area will be too busy dodging bullets and shells to notice me. The spark struck by Scarlet's previous mission to Bereznik has flared into a raw rain inferno. The SPJ lands and Scarlet heads for the battle area through a barrage of exploding shells to the very edge of the Bereznik border. As Scarlet draws fresh breath, Bereznik patrols move into the battle area. But Scarlet's every move is observed by the enemy. The Mysteron plan is working. Earth's enemy, Captain Black. The Earthman Scarlet will assassinate the Bereznik President for us, and the all-out war that will destroy Earth. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. News from our Bereznik correspondent suggests that Captain Black is in the vicinity of the Bereznik West German border. It is suspected that he's using Scarlet to carry out the Mysteron threat. Captain Scarlet has passed through the war zone. Now for phase 2 of the Mysteron plan. How's the battle going, Paddy? Fine, not a bullet within miles of us. Suddenly, a lone shell whistles to its target. The eyes of the Mysterons sweep over the wreckage. And the Earth agent collects his new allies. Come, you have work to do. The Mysteron instructions will be carried out. Boom, 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 boom. At that moment, Captain Scarlet reaches the edge of the forest. Cloud base! Cloud base calling Captain Scarlet. Come in, please. Captain Scarlet here. We've just had a report from Captain Blue. A world government position was destroyed 10 minutes ago. When the smoke cleared, the troops had disappeared. Blue thinks they were Mysteronized. So the Mysterons intend to use world government troops to assassinate the Bereznik President. They will travel fast. I better do so. There must be a Bereznik transport unit somewhere around here. Scarlet finds what he's looking for quicker than he expects.